I've always wanted to be an artist, but for years I held myself back, and it was only when I realized that that's what was happening that I was able to make 3 big changes that helped me shift from wanting to become an artist to actually taking my art seriously enough to be a full-time artist. So let's do some arts and crafts in my studio together while I share the 3 things that helped me create my path to becoming the artist I always wanted to be, and hopefully they'll help you find your path too. The first thing I did sounds quite simple, and that was to act like an artist. So I shifted my mindset from waiting to become good enough to be an artist to just doing what I expected an artist would do, which was mostly making art. I allowed myself to feel that I already was an artist, even if it was a bit of a fake it till you make it experiment at first. And because of that, I would spend a lot more of my free time drawing and looking for inspiration, and most importantly, experimenting. Because I knew in the back of my mind that serious artists allow themselves to be free with their creative exploration, and to make a mess and to be imperfect. Before that point though, I hadn't allowed myself to explore and be imperfect, because I felt like I wasn't good enough, which doesn't really make sense now that I say it out loud, but it's a true resistance that I felt. I thought that my art wasn't good enough for me to consider myself an artist, but because I felt that way, I didn't allow myself any time for creative play, and therefore couldn't get better as an artist, so I'd kind of put myself in a catch-22 position. And also because I was many years out of school and university, I felt like I wasn't supposed to be a student anymore. So if I wasn't yet an artist, but also wasn't a student anymore, how did I expect myself to ever make progress? We act every day based on how we identify ourselves. If you don't believe that you're an artist or a creative person, then you're not going to act like one. If you also don't believe that you're a student, learning how to make art and make mistakes, then you're not going to allow yourself to try. When I realized my identity didn't align with who I wanted to be, I shifted my mindset from waiting to be good enough and started telling myself that I already was an artist, so I could just do what artists do, and that's make art. As soon as I made that shift, literally from that day on, I made more art with less pressure because I believed that I was an artist doing what artists do. So I was exactly where I belonged, including my bad art and creative experiments, because that's part of being an artist. I actually drew from that day onward pretty much every weekday for a year, and that is how I grew an account on Instagram and landed my first picture book deal. So I can say with certainty that it was a crucial shift towards taking my art seriously and becoming a full-time artist. Now, the second thing I did was to let go of fears. So I thought about all of the reasons why I felt resistance from within myself to making art and tried to let them go one by one. Easier said than done, but I found that a lot of creative fears, when faced head-on and brought into the spotlight, were actually not such a big deal. So I had to think to myself, why is it that even though I wanted to make more art, I wouldn't actually sit and draw? What were the things that held me back from picking up a pencil and making art on a page? I realized that I was afraid of what other people would think. What would they think if I posted my art on Instagram and it wasn't very good? What would they think if they knew I was trying really hard to get better every day, but was still incredibly average? I realized that I was afraid that I would put a lot of time and energy into getting better as an artist, and it would lead nowhere. Subconsciously, I was afraid of failing, and so I probably thought that you can't fail if you don't try, so maybe it's safer to just not make the effort. I also realized I was afraid of being an imposter, of becoming an artist but not being able to live up to the role, of people finding out that I actually didn't know what to draw and didn't have good creative ideas and didn't know what colors to choose. All of these fears were holding me back, some of them just very gently and subconsciously, some of them more directly, but when I brought them into the spotlight, none of them seemed like good enough reasons to not take my art seriously and become an artist. A lot of them were just self-limiting beliefs turning into self-fulfilling prophecies. And I think I realized that if I could manage to put them aside for a little while, even if just for an experiment, that they would prove themselves wrong. So I worked on letting them go. I try to reframe the what ifs from what if I'm judged to what if nobody cares, and from what if I fail to what if I succeed. Other people have success as artists, why can't I be one of them? Letting go of those fears gave me the freedom to make art, and that is exactly what you need to do to practice being an artist. And then the third change I made was to let go of expectations. So I stopped thinking that my art should be good or look a certain way, and I shifted the focus of an art session away from the outcome of what I drew and toward the process of enjoying making some art. I had always felt like a fairly creative person, but because of that I felt like my art should be good when I made something. And that expectation really held me back from just playing and making silly things and trying out new techniques. I didn't know how to experiment or how to come up with ideas, and it's because I had quite a rigid relationship with creativity. Maybe that comes from the school system, because at school, whenever I had art classes, it was all about getting a good grade on the art that I made, and I wanted to be a good student, so I would just make what I thought would do well in an assessment. And you would have to write out a big explanation of why you made your art a certain way, so I didn't feel like I could just make something fun because I felt like it. It was very structured and justified, and I don't think that suits my natural creativity. So I had to shift my mindset away from any expectations on my art and just try to focus on enjoying the process. And it took a while to learn how to do that, but slowly I relaxed my creativity and learned what I wanted to create. Once I let go of my expectations, I had the freedom to find my natural creativity, and it made art making so much more enjoyable because I didn't worry anymore about what the end result of the art was. Getting better at art will come with practice, so it's not fair on ourselves to have expectations when we're learning and finding our way. If you have a feeling that something is holding you back from taking your art seriously, let us know what it is in the comments, because I'm sure it's a feeling shared by many of us. And if it's something specific, maybe I can address it in a future video to see if I can help. Thanks so much for being with me in my studio today making these cute little portraits. Join my Patreon community if you'd like to spend more time making art together, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!